Hello and welcome everyone. Today is Thursday, May 5th, 2016, and we're looking at the New Zealand dollar on the daily time frame today, okay? I've opened a sell order following the center band rejection that formed right here. Okay, so I'm excited to discuss this with you guys because I do believe that this is the first video I recorded with this application of the center band rejection, okay? There's two ways that we view the center band rejection. Okay, first is that the market will move to the center band and reject it and then bounce off of it. The second is this that you're seeing right here. We break through the center band and then we check it. Okay, so this is very similar in orientation to a break check on a horizontal level. However, it occurs at the center band. All right, large body candle breaks through and then the signal forms. Okay, so what's important here is the 2 times profit target. All right, so let's back up. This bounce right here, the market moves back and engulfs. All right, this is an outer zone bounce, never took the stops. Nonetheless, it's at the outer Bollinger Band. It's a huge engulfing. However, comma, can our target be reached? Okay, I'm looking at the 2 times profit right here. I'm going to move this up, okay, to this level because this is in fact the target. We would need to see a pullback into this range right here. Okay, that never occurred. So what did occur? The center band was broken through and then the check followed. Okay, and this is the psychology that, well, the center band is the mean. All right, as you look back through the charts, you notice that if we pull away, it eventually comes back to the mean. Okay, the longer that we go sideways, that becomes the average, the mean, right there at the center band. So I don't want to see the market slide into the center band sideways. Okay, that's when like this right here, time and chance concur, and eventually you run into the center Bollinger Band by default. Okay, I don't want to see the market slide into it sideways. I want to see it move vertically from either the top or bottom. In this case, from the top down to it, and either reject it this way and bounce off of it, or break through and then reject it this way. No lingering around, creating a horizontal move into the center band. Okay, that's what is important to remember. It needs to move to the Bollinger Band, to the center Bollinger Band, and then reject it. In this case, in this fashion, for the target right here. Okay. Okay, welcome back everyone. Today is Monday, and our 2 times profit target was just hit today. Okay, now it appeared as though Friday we pushed down, spiked through here. However, it was less than 2 pips beneath, and it didn't quite trigger the order. Okay, so I had to hold on, and I was watching this as we opened today, and for a while it actually looked like a nice spike candle to the upside. Okay, it was a white body with a spike, and I thought it was gonna move back up into this range. However, it just turned over, fell to the next level, which is right here, and I would expect to see the bounce from this level. Okay, move back up, and we'll watch for perhaps a retest of this level, or a move, perhaps the center band will drop down, we'll move back to the center Bollinger Band and see a center band rejection form again. In this case, perhaps to the downside, a vertical move into the level with a bounce and trade another short. Okay, but you never know what's going to happen next. That's why we target levels, key bounce points, and we get out of the market with our 2 times profit, because that works very nicely. It lends itself perfectly to these signals and to the way that we trade the market. All right, so if you try to hang on and target different levels and move your stop, you're gonna throw your risk reward completely out of whack. And if you're successful doing that, my hat's off to you, because I've never been able to do that. I start moving my stop loss and going for move it to break even, and then it comes back, it takes your stop, and now you have a break even trade when you could have had 2 times profit. Okay, so keep that in mind. With a 2 times profit target to a 1 time risk target, you can lose 2 trades and win 1 trade and be even. Okay, as long as you you take our advice, and you have every trade equal the same value. Okay, that's a huge key. We show you how to do that in the members section, and the same value is placed on every trade. Therefore, when you lose 2 trades and you win 2 times profit trade, you're completely even, plus or minus a very negligible amount. Okay, so this was a perfect example of the center band rejection, just as I wanted to show you, where we break through and then attempt a move back to the upside, a bounce off, which fails, okay, and forms a signal.